Hi children, welcome to E-class, right? So today we are going to discuss about the module 2 of lesson water, right? So in the previous module what we discussed about the water cycle, importance of the water and the water cycle, and next distribution of the water, right? So in that water, what are the important factors? The first one is evaporation, and next condensation, and next precipitation, right? So and next coming to the distribution of water, in that fresh water and salt waters we discussed, right? We have very limited sources of fresh water, okay, only 3% of fresh water we have, so very carefully we have to use our fresh water sources, right? So next coming to here, today we are going to discuss about the module 2, the same lesson, and in that ocean circulation, okay. So children, before entering into the topic, I want to ask you something, okay. So have you ever to beach? Have you been to beach? Yes, very nice, right? That location. Yes, walking bare feet on the beach, and wet sand on the beach, cool breeze, seabirds, right? And the music of waves, means that all the environment will be very fascinating, okay, very pleasant, very fascinating, and very interesting, right? Do you want to play in the beach? Yes, almost all the children would like to play in the beach, right? With sand and with water, okay. So today we are going to discuss about the waves, right? In the ocean circulation, actually ocean waters will move continuously, okay. Why it will move? Constant moving. What is the reason behind that? Okay, so the reasons are, three reasons are there basically, okay. That three reasons are very means strong winds, the forces, wind forces, and next the second one is differences between the temperature in different parts of the ocean or the sea, and next the third one is temperature, and next the gravitational forces, okay. Here the three is, first one is wind forces, and the second one is differences in the temperature and different parts of the sea or the ocean, and the third one is gravitational forces, okay. So based on these three reasons, the oceans will move continuously, the ocean waters will move continuously, right? So here based on that three reasons oceans will move, we discussed. So here what are the movements? The basic movements are three movements here, okay. Those are waves, tides, and ocean currents, okay. So in that the first topic is waves, right? So what is a wave? Why waves will form? Yes, here actually waves means we know like this, one rhythmic way the water will move on the surface of the sea or ocean, right? Means here continuously based on that wind forces, based on that gravitational force, right? The based on that differences in the temperature, okay. So based on that all the factors, it will move in a rhythmic way on the surface of the water, okay. So those are called as waves, right? So in the water, the molecules of the water will transmit the energy, okay. Means by transmitting the energy into the water will move, but the water molecules will not move from one place to another place, okay. They only move the same place, up and down, right? So for that reason waves will move on the surface of the water, entire the ocean, it will move in the same way, okay. So here like that waves will form, and whenever the waves will form, the succession of the crests and troughs. Here crests and troughs means, crest means like this, the wave means already I said like this it will be, okay. Crest means the up, and the down part is trough. Okay, crest and trough. Okay, crest and trough, like this. Okay, so the horizontal distance between the two crests, that is called wavelength. Okay, children, here actually wave means like this, you know already. Okay, means for example, if you want to, whenever you have been to Wonderland, right, there also one wave pool will be there. Okay, if you stand in that water, the waves will come. Along with that water waves, you also can feel that waves, right? So the same way here also the waves will be like this. Okay, so here the upper part is called as crest, and that coming to down here, this is called as trough. Like this, crests and troughs, right? So among this, the distance between the two crests are two troughs, that is called as wavelength. Okay, so actually here in the oceans, three types of waves will form. Okay, and swash, backwash and tsunami. Here swash means breaking waves, right, and backwash means receding waves. And coming to tsunamis, tsunamis are the most destructive waves, right? Means here underwater earthquakes. Okay, if earthquake will happen under the sea or ocean, then that will become a tsunami. Means the huge size of waves will come at a time. Okay, means like this at a time. Okay, so those are called as tsunamis. Means it is the force of the water from the down of the sea level. Okay, so these are the destructive waves, and because of tsunamis, we can see so many damages, right? So like that, those are called as the destructive waves, right? Tsunamis are the huge waves, means from underwater, because of the force like earthquake, it will come as a huge wave, right? So this is about the waves. Children, I would like to show you some slides about this. Okay, children, here see the slide, ocean circulation in that waves. You can see the waves here, right? And next coming to here, by seeing itself you can identify what is crest, what is trough, and orbital path of water molecules, right? So here children, the crest, the upper part is whenever water is going up, that part is called as crest, and whenever the water is coming down, that down part is called as trough. Okay, so the distance between the two crests and or two troughs are called as wavelength. Okay, and here in this picture you can also see the orbital path of water molecules, means how water molecules will move, right? Actually before only I said in the explanation, water molecules will not move from one place to another place. Okay, in the same place they will move up and down. Okay, based on that only waves are forming. Okay, and next coming to the ocean waves, swash. Here children, in the swash, as the wave approaches land, its lower part slows down as a result of friction. The upper part continues forward at the same speed, causing the wave to curve forward and break onto the beach, right? So the breaking wave is called swash. And here you can see so many means how the water is moving in the swash, right? The wave, how water is coming, and how we can see here in this picture two waves. Okay, how they are touching the edge of the beach, right? And next coming to backwash. Here how the water is raising up, you can see clearly, and you can identify by seeing itself, this is the backwash, right? Receding waves are called as backwash. So children, here you can see clearly how water is rising up and how that coming down with the force based on the wind forces, right? And next coming to ocean waves, those are tsunamis. Okay, these are the huge, as a result of a huge tidal wave called tsunami that may be as high as 15 meters is formed. The largest tsunami uh, ever measured was 150 meters high. These waves travel at a speed of more than 700 kilometers per hour. The tsunami of 2004 caused widespread of damage in the coastal areas of India. Okay, so children, here you can see the map of coastal areas, right? You can see Somalia, Maldives, and Sri Lanka, India, and Myanmar, and Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, right? So these are the coastal areas of different countries and how they affected because of tsunami. Means worst affected areas. These are world's worst affected areas, we can say, right? And here destruction caused by tsunamis. Children, see how badly that areas are affected because of tsunami. Houses are floating in the water, trees, right? And trees, vehicles, even cars also we can see, and so many, even crops also damaged in the areas, so many areas, lakhs of acres of areas, crops we can see how they damaged, and buildings, huge buildings also, right? So these are the disadvantage of the tsunami. And here the tsunami that ravaged in the South and Southeast Asian coasts in the December 2004. It's the most devastating tsunami in the last several hundred years. Okay, the large damage caused to life and property was primarily a result of lack of monitoring, the early warning systems, and knowledge among the coast dwellers of Indian Ocean. The first indication that tsunami is approaching is the rapid withdrawal of water from the coastal region, followed by destructive wave. When this happened on the coast, instead of people going to high ground, they started assembling at the coast to view the miracle. Actually, they don't know that tsunami is coming to them. Okay, for that reason, what they thought, that is a miracle, so we want to see, like that they are standing and simply they are watching that miracle, that's it. Okay, they didn't expected the damage is going to occur. Okay, so as a consequence, there was a large casualty of curious onlookers when the gigantic wave, that tsunami, struck. Okay, children? So children, I hope you understand the topic, right? Once again, I will give you recap. Okay? So here, in this topic, first we discussed about the ocean circulation. Means the movements in the ocean waters, right? Actually, the ocean waters will move constantly and continuously, right? So why that movements will occur? Based on the forces of the winds and temperature in between the different parts of the sea. And next, third reason is gravitational forces. Okay, so based on these reasons, the ocean waters will move continuously, constantly. Okay, so based on that, we have three types of movements basically, right? So in that, first one is waves. In that waves, we discussed what is a wave first. Okay, means the movement, the rhythmic movement of the water on the surface of the oceans or seas are called as waves. Okay, and because of that waves, crests and troughs will form. Okay, means whenever water will go up, that is called as crest, and whenever the water will come down, that is called as trough. Okay, so like that, water will move in a rhythmic way up, right? The entire the ocean. Okay, so here the distance between the two crests are two troughs. That is called as wavelength, right? In that waves, we have three types: backwash, swash, and tsunami. Here, swash means the breaking waves are called as swash, and the receding waves are called as backwash. And coming to tsunamis are the huge tidal waves and destructive waves. Okay, so based on this, normally tsunamis will the height will be 15 meters, but sometimes it will be reach up to 150 meters also. Okay, and per hour the speed will be 700 kilometers. Okay, means once you imagine how much speed it will come, right? Normally we can see per hour 60 kilometers, per hour 100 kilometers, like that. We know already, but here per hour 700 kilometers of speed means that is just if we close our eyes and open, even that much gap, that time also will not be there to reach us, right? So that much fast the waves will travel, means tsunami waves. Okay, and based on that we have one example also in our textbook that was happened in the 2004 December 26th, right? So based on that incident, we have a lot of damage, even life damage also, even properties also damaged a lot, right? And people suffered a lot because of that tsunami, right? And we lost so many crops, we lost so many properties, buildings, vehicles, houses, right? So many damages occurred in that because of that tsunami. Okay, so children, this is the effect of the tsunami. Okay, means waves are very beautiful to see and we can enjoy. I already have given the example of Wonderla also, right? We can enjoy in that water a lot, but sometimes it will show that, means those are the natural disasters. Tsunamis are the natural disasters, right? So we can see the other side of the coin here. Okay, for everything two sides will be there. So one side we are enjoying, we love the nature and we are enjoying the nature, right? And we are enjoying that waves, that breeze, that water, the coolness, right? Everything we are enjoying in the one side. But the another side of the coin, those are very dangerous, right? So children, this information is about the waves. Okay, so I hope you understand the concept, right? We'll meet you in the next module.